coming into the community as a non-teacher partner, it was nice to have kind of a built-in community of the teachers at the school, but the community is also very welcoming, and they're used to people coming and going, and so they give you space, but they also invite you to do things with them. So that's been great. It's kind of a rare opportunity to be able to spend that much time with your partner and in a small community. You know, you have a lot of time together, so that's also been very nice.
Daniel actually got a lot of really neat experiences with people that as teachers we weren't able to experience, because he was just like going to the store during the day and someone would be like, hey, come fishing, or like, come have a coffee and I'll share my life story. And so we didn't get that as much as teachers, because you're always with the kids, or people want to talk to you about their kids.
Obviously we only have like the experience of being in one community and, you know, being in the situation that I was in, doing graduate studies, so I didn't have to look for work. But I think of kind of the range of possibilities that someone would have going into, you know, Eabametoong. It was like, if you were looking to work, you could definitely do that. And if you were really outdoorsy, like obviously there's a lot of opportunities to go and hunt and fish, and people are very welcoming to take you with them.
So one thing that I had to really work at is that Daniel wasn't a teacher. And so when I would come home and share or cry and tell him everything, all the hard things, he didn't have to do that back to me as much. And so sometimes it felt a little one-sided in that sense, and that's something I worked at a lot more in the second year of, like, sometimes, even though Daniel's there and always willing to listen and help me, I know that like I have to try and reach out more to the other teachers, so it's not putting it all on him. Yeah, I think that was a struggle we had our first year. For sure, we got better at that.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing that kind of always would come was like, you're really close in this community, and not that it's a bad thing, like we obviously like spending time together, but like the added pressure of like kids always being around and kind of feeling the fishbowl effect, like to a really extreme degree, and there's not a lot, you know, we would joke like, do you want to go out for dinner tonight? You can't do that, or
yeah.
Go out for a movie, you can't really do that, but kind of just changing the things we got used to doing. So like, we would just close the curtains, make some tea, like play a game, and just try to like make a space for ourselves. And then, especially in the second year, I guess, being willing to just go out, even just for a weekend, and like camp on an island or something,
yeah.
and kind of create a space that felt like you were really alone, or stepping out from the community when really, you know, you were like a 10-minute canoe away.
And I know that I and other teachers really enjoyed having him there as a support of someone who wasn't a teacher and wasn't really ingrained with all the drama that happens at school sometimes, in any school. And so he was a great person to like go to talk to about that and share those things, so yeah. And
to be able to support Alicia in what she's good at, and kind of let her shine and step back and just make the tea and cook the soup. So like that was kind of a nice experience. Yeah. If you're on the fence and you're willing, definitely give it a try, because there's a lot of different possibilities that will be open to you, and it is an incredible opportunity. And
also the kids love having you there, because it's like Daniel was kind of special because he wasn't a teacher, but he wasn't local, and so he was in between. And so the kids would like, any special days, it was like, okay, but can Daniel come with us? And like that, I even use it as bribes sometimes. Like, okay, if we finish this like part of the story, like I'll invite Daniel for recess. Like that's a big deal. So yeah, you can use it as an incentive if you need in your class.
You will never feel more special than as a guest in Zombie Tag.
Yeah,
that's
that's true.